What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Truck Driver Sean YouTube channel. Today we're at P.C.P. Pedals.
Park Kinnery's Custom Pedals?
Yeah. Should be P.K.P. But we are here for a pedal that's not his. That is the CHUG Pedal by Solar Guitars. By the Chug Lord himself, Ola England. Came all the way from Sweden. He had a lot better luck getting his than I got mine. Mine went on tour of the United States. Because, well, apparently, yeah, we're not going to talk about it. Alright, so I got everything at noontime on this pedal. It seems to be everything's pretty plain and simple. We have bass and depth, middle, mids. Then you have presence and highs because they kind of run together. It's kind of smart having those together. And then you have your noise gate and your output, or as Park likes to call it, volume. And then you have your gain, your high frequency gain and low frequency gain. Personally, I just toyed around with this for a little bit. It has a lot of gain, but it really needs a saturation switch, in my opinion. It's dry, but it is for chugging, Ola style chugging, which means sharp, precise. It's not for flub chugging. It's for skinny bitch chugging. I'm not a skinny bitch. Although he is a tiny little man. Look at that. He really looks... I mean, I'm a big fat bitch, but look at how small... He looks like a 5-year-old. It's funny. Alright, so there you go again. On the back of it has the numbers and stuff. So, yeah. We're going to plug this in, and then Park's going to... We're going to show you what it sounds like with everything at 50%. And Park is going to fuck that up and turn knobs.
That's what I do.
This is hooked up direct into the return on the effects loop of the EVH Iconic. And I know what you're saying. Why the EVH Iconic? Because no one's giving it any love. It's not a horrible amp. It's literally priced right for what it is, I'd say, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's a great amp for the price.
For the price, it's actually a slamming amp for the price. So, if you want it to be a 5153 Stealth, you're looking for it to do something that it's not capable of doing.
It'll get close, but...
Yeah. It's like the difference between beating up with a rough sock and fucking your mom. But anyway, we're going to hook this up, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. Again.
Take two.
I didn't turn the vocal mic off and it was a mess. Using a Jackson Monarkh loaded with Fishman Moderns. That is going into the EVH Iconics effects loop via the CHUG Pedal. We have a shitty Marshall cab with an EVH speaker in it.
Yeah, a Selection EVH and a DD77.
And we have the EVH mic'd up?
Yes.
With a Sennheiser E609 going into the old-fashioned Q8 Bazoom. Zoom. Alright, so I'm going to show you the clean, and then Park's going to smash that button like he did your mom. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that's with everything at noontime. So what we're gonna do now is Park's gonna go ham on the pedal knobs, the nabs. He's gonna tone in Tokyo. Or try to get something that sounds chug worthy, I guess. I'm out of loop, I'm just gonna play some dumb caveman shit. So he's gonna he's supposed to do it like he's supposed to read it, but he's dyslexic, so God only knows what's gonna happen. But across the top again is bass resonance. They share a knob. You get the inner and outer. Then you have a middle, and then you have treble and presence, which again outer and inner. And you have your volume, which we're not going to touch.
Nope.
It's technically an output, but for Park's sanity, I'm going to call it a volume. And then you have your noise gate, and then you have your gain, and you have your low pass gain and your high pass gain, which share an innie and an outie. Sort of like belly buttons, but not as cool. It's a thing. But if you're playing extended range, it's going to be your friend.
I'm going to start turning the knobs to the left and work my way all the way up to the right, and then back to the middle.
Yeah.
Simple.
So he doesn't lose his place. All right. I'm gonna turn the mic off this time. All right, here we go. Noise gate.
Yeah, when I moved the noise gate, it touched the volume. The volume is so sensitive.
Yeah, it is. It's like stupid sensitive. And if you watched, I know my video is probably not the first one you've watched. God, I hope it's not. Everyone should be telling you, start with the volume all the way down, because if you don't, this thing will chowder your shit to death. it is one violently strong pedal. You can gig with it. Now, as much as I love part dialing stuff in, I'm going to give this thing a little stab at dialing what I call my shit tone, the one you guys hear all the time. See if I can do it with just the chug pedal. Think I can do it?
Yeah. It's only knobs.
It's only knobs.
You're good at pulling knobs.
I'm better at flicking beans. Alright. Let's see what we can do.
I was waiting for that.
I really apologize. You guys just sat through me playing on the neck pickup for a really long time trying to figure out why I couldn't get my tone. Now that we're on the bridge pickup, we're going to try to make quick work of this. I apologize. I'm a dum-dum. Me stupid. Alright, here we go. All right. So yeah, that that's much better. All right. So yeah, that is the Chug Pedal by Solar Guitar. What's my thoughts? What's Park's thoughts? Tell what my thoughts are. It's aggressive. It's definitely going to challenge people who don't know the difference between gain and distortion, because it's high gain, low distortion. It has distortion, but not that real thick, like brown sound distortion. It's just not there. Even with going through the power section of the EVH, it's still very dry. But if you look for that super modern metal chug, you don't want it to be chubby anyway. You want it to be super stabby and staccato. And this pedal really does it.
But it has enough volume to really push the power tubes if you want to.
Oh yeah, this thing is stupid. Like, absolutely stupid. I mean, we're playing with it pretty freaking low because we can't control the output of the effects loop.
We're about 7 o'clock is what it's on. Almost off. The volume, that's almost nothing.
It's crazy. So it's super powerful. It's built very well. I'll give them that. It is built very well. Now you opened it up, right?
It's very clean inside.
Right.
It is done very nicely.
All right, and he builds pedals. By the way, that's Park from P.C.P. Pedals, in case you're wondering who he is, who the midget bald guy is.
Yeah, the bald bastard.
You know, everybody should have a midget friend, so you can toss one from time to time. But yeah, what's awesome about Park is he builds pedals, but he likes checking out other people's work. He supports a lot of small and independent builders as well, so, you know, he's one of the good guys. That, and I come driving through Indiana, I'd be like, Park, what you doing? Hey, you want to demo that chug pedal? Sorry it's not done in my normal environment with my normal gear, but this should be pretty spot on. I'll know, like, later. Could be spot on, could be spot off, and I'll let you know. But
I'm sure I'll get a call later.
Yeah, actually, I'll just send it to you. Google Drive, bitch. Google Drive. All right. So you can get it for, I think it's $219?
Something like that. It was just over 200.
Yeah, and they get it to you fast if you make sure every single piece of your address has just as many spaces and dots and capital letters. Everything is.
UPS is doing weird stuff. They changed my zip code for some unknown reason, and it took me an extra couple days to get it for that reason.
And sometimes it's not UPS.
My issue was UPS, so that's all I can say.
My issue at the end of the day was UPS as well. But I have the pedal now. It's been on tour. It's been rescued. It's like a rescue dog, but it's a goddamn pedal.
Been to a couple of foster homes.
True story. It has. All right, very cool. Everybody, thank Park for letting me hang out.
Thanks for letting me join.
It's a work day. He has to go to work tonight. It's work night, not work day.
Yeah.
It's work night. So meanwhile, I'm going to go back and nap, and this fucktard has to go to work.
Yeah, go to work, go to sleep, get paid.
Probably shouldn't have said that on a video that's going to be on the internet.
They know I don't sleep at work, so.
All right, very cool. Again, the chain is the Monarch by Jackson Guitars, which, by the way, plays really good.
Yes, it is very nice.
I've played one before, didn't play this nice. This one actually plays really nice.
I think it's the X series. I think they got a couple different levels. I think that's one of the higher end levels.
I don't know, but the thing plays fucking nice.
Yeah, I like it.
That's going into the Chug. The Chug is going into the effects loop of the EVH Iconic. And that is going into a Marshall cab with...
A cheap Marshall cab.
Yeah, I like give it away for free Marshall cab, pretty much. And it's got some real swanky speakers in it. It's got a EVH Celestian 50, 60?
No, 35s, I think.
35s.
And the DV77s in the X pattern.
Yeah, and we have the EVH mic'd up. That's going directly into the camera. So, yeah, for all I know, this audio sucks. We'll find out.
Yeah. If we had more time, we could have done both speakers and see which one sounded better. But
you know what?
We didn't really have time.
We really didn't have time.
Maybe next time.
I'll do a DB77 at my house. Then we'll know. Well, I feel celestial right side to side when it's a completely different environment.
Yep.
Creating work for myself. I didn't promise you I'd do it, so if I don't do it, get a spork and eat my ass. All right. Keep music evil. Bring metal to the children. Tell your mom I said hello. Don't be a dick. Subscribe to my shit. Check out Park Pedals. P.C.P. Pedals. Parks Pedals. Check out Parks Pedals at P.C.P. Pedals. He kind of does like his take on stuff that you've seen before, and a couple of his that are really good. The Nanerta is awesome because if you need an overdrive and you need a distortion pedal, it's kind of both. It goes from being an overdrive, you get about just shy of halfway to the volume part of the gain, and it goes from being an overdrive to just being a Gorilla Dick distortion pedal. It fixes dull amps, is what I tell everybody. If you have an amp that's just not really flavoring you up good, that does well. And he probably has the best take on a Klon I've played in fucking ages. It's awesome. It's called the Dagon. God dang Dagon.
It's a Klon for metal players.
Yeah, where your average Klon stops is where that one starts. It's squirrely, and it brings something to your metal tone that you don't normally get. Which with a Klon you do get that bite, but you don't get like a forcing bite. Like it really pushes the front end of your amp like right to the brink.
It's aggressive.
Yeah.
That was my whole point. I didn't want to make this a Klon copy that everyone else does, so I try to make it a little bit different. But still in the Klon territory.
Yeah. Like I say, you can always turn stuff down, but sometimes you can't turn it up high enough. But in his case, you can turn it up high enough, and you can't turn it down low enough. Yeah. You give that to a blues player, they're going to shit a kitten right on the spot. Especially if they just like a little touch of their Klon. No, literally, if you dime a Klon out, that's where his is turned all the way down. Basically, where Klon stops, Park starts. So if you get both, you have the whole spectrum. Go buy yourself a $1,000 Klon and $120.
Yeah,
$120 Dagon. You got the whole spectrum. Or you just say, fuck it, and forget the $1,000 Klon because they just want it because it's called a Klon. That's why they want the money. Really, there's nothing in it that's magic.
And there's a million other perfect copies of that in there.
Yeah. Joyo makes one for like $25.
It works really good.
Here
too.
we are like shitting on other companies. Hi, Ola. What's happening, buddy? Talking about your pedal here. Promoting his pedals and shitting on other pedals while making a Chug video. Yeah.
Honestly, that Joyo sounds really good.
It does. I hate to say it. If you like a $1,000 Klon, you're gonna like a $25 or $19.99 off Amazon Joyo Klon.
It sounds the same.
It does. Just get the one that has like the weird little dragon kitty thing on it. You'll be good to go. It's color appropriate. We'll put it that way. All right, y'all be good. I'll catch you in the next video. Well, hey, thanks Park for again rescuing me.
Yeah.
Even fed me barbecue. That's a real friend. Real friends feed you barbecue.
Oh, it was fun hanging out as always.
Didn't cost me a goddamn thing either. It's his turn to buy this time. He has a free visit. And I'm stealing some of his pedals. Yeah! Victory is mine!
I'll get him about 9 months later. Get him back.
I'm not that bad. I gotta send you some stuff, though. So you get it back quick. Later, man. Be good. Seriously. Tell your mom. White chocolate macadamia cookies this week. Later.